Something more?
Just very quickly, I know it's the same thing, but I haven't quite got it. When it's people that are close to you and they're not very happy, and you want them to be happy, and they're just not being happy, and maybe they're ill, or they're in pain or suffering of some sort, and you might be spending all your time with them, how do you stay in the right place, in alignment, even though they're not, even with the conversations you kind of get
Well, first of all,
out?
if you're spending all of your time with them, you're screwed. Because you're not giving yourself an opportunity to come back into alignment. Dart in, take all you can take, and then meditate yourself back into the receptive mode. Then dart in, take all that you can take, and then dart out and meditate yourself back into the receptive mode. In other words, why would you ask yourself, especially after the conversation that we just had, why would you ask of yourself to defy the laws of the universe? Why would you say, I have the ability to see you in your sadness and in your unhappiness and it not affect my vibration? That's just not a possible thing. If you know they're sad, then you're sad about them being sad, and you're not in alignment. And so sometimes your impulse is to not be there, because your natural instinct, whether you admit it or not, is to feel good. Your natural instinct is to gravitate toward what feels good. But then you feel guilty, because so often you've decided that if somebody else doesn't feel good, then you need to be there and help them feel better. But hear how that defies the step 1 and the step 3 part of the deliberate creative process. If they don't feel good and you're watching them not feel good, then you're all in step 1 and nobody's in step 3. And step 1 is you're asking, but the problem is when you're asking from an awareness of the problem, you're vibrating with the problem. That's why sometimes prayers work and sometimes they don't. And when they don't work, it's because you're praying for something that you don't want to go away. You're focused upon the unwanted thing. And you cannot focus upon the unwanted thing and diminish it. It will not diminish right before your eyes.